Hey, what's up everybody, it's your boy DerpStorm coming at you with another video. In this video I will be covering Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. This is a game that I recently got and I was a big fan of the franchise, so I really want to bring this game to the channel and I hope you guys enjoy. This is going to be my review slash first impressions of the game, so let's get right into it. So let's get on with the character customization. For the character customization, everything was upgraded from Xenoverse 1. They did take the same system of Xenoverse 1 and then they added more options for each race and just gave you the name and the voices separately, which I don't mind. I really like the character customization from Xenoverse 1, so I feel like there's nothing that could have been made better. If something works, don't change it. So yeah, I'm glad that they didn't change it because they could have messed it up like a lot of other games did. But in this, I feel it was just right. And let's get on to our next topic. So let's talk about story and progression. For the progression of the game, I feel that it's been alright. The RNG factor does make you have to grind a little bit more than I would like to, but it's not nearly as much as I have to grind in the division, so I'm alright with that. It is a game that you can sink your teeth into really easily because it gives you the incentive to keep on playing because you do get rewarded quite a bit at the beginning. And I just recently got Kaioken and I believe that was on like my first try on it, so I was really happy about that. The progression itself, along with the story mode seems to be the same, except Mira and his sister, something like that, came back, and then now they're using Turtles and Lord Slug, which are the villains from the movies, which are technically non-canon, but I'll just forgive that for now because the story has been entertaining. So yeah, the story I don't want to spoil too much, but basically those are what you get from the first two chapters. It's basically just you doing the missions and then that's what it tells you, so it's not big spoilers. I did get to carry over some TP medals from Xenoverse 1, which weren't a thing in Xenoverse 1, but I guess they measured how many time patrol missions you did, which for those of you who don't know, TP stands for time patrol. And basically you get to buy stuff with them, so these clothes that I have on my character right now, I bought them with that. So versus a character of a person who had the game before and a new person, the person that played it before had an advantage, which I think is deserved because if you played it before and now you're starting a new game, it's kind of annoying. But yeah, that's all I have to say for story and progression. Let's get on to some gameplay. So the gameplay did feel very polished, and part of the reason is because they built on top of what Xenoverse 1 had, which was a great idea because Xenoverse 1 controls were already very good, and having to learn a whole new control set for the returning players would be pretty annoying. So I felt that it felt very polished. They added some new animations for your combos. You felt really strong. It just felt very good overall. If I would have to say some issues that I had with it is that the combos.
Wait a minute.
Look at my down. Look at my down.
Did get in the way of some manual combos that you wanted to do because there is auto combos in this game. So yeah, sometimes it got in the way, but overall I felt that it was a great upgrade and I wouldn't have anything to complain in PvE as much. In PvP I do have some complaints, but let's get into that in a second. For PvP I only have one issue, and that is netcode. Netcode needs to be fixed in this game. I had like maybe 3 matches out of 50 that were kind of broken, and I know that's not a lot, but for a player that's a new player and then he just sees that the netcode is broken, that can be kind of annoying and deter players from playing this game. So I feel that if this game wants to last a little bit longer in the market, and I do realize that this game has been out for maybe a year or two now, but it's still a great game. And now with the introduction of Fighter Z, I feel like the franchise is really gonna feel a revival in players, because a lot more people that didn't know about these games will know about them now. And they are great games, don't get me wrong. It's just the netcode needs to be fixed for PvP, and if you don't do PvP, then you don't even have this problem. So yeah, this problem is more circumstantial than anything. And I did play on the PS4, so on other platforms it would probably be better. But yeah, let's get on to our next topic. So the last thing I want to talk about is some extra features that they've added, like the Hero Coliseum, which is basically like, what should I describe it as? Essentially, you're playing, imagine South Park The Stick of Truth, but with Dragon Ball characters, and that's essentially the Hero Coliseum, which I think is a cool concept. I don't mind it at all. And then they added some new NPCs that you can interact with, like the Majin Buu's kids. You can interact with them and get some skills and sea souls and stuff, and I found that to be pretty cool because it gives you something to do while you're not doing time patrols, or if you're waiting on a friend like I did many times. But yeah, another thing is the lobby. It has a lot more utility now, because there's a lot of NPCs you can interact with to get Dragon Balls, and then some of them will give you like power capsules, which become useless at a point because you can just buy them instead of having to deal with NPCs. But to everyone their own taste. They also added a skateboard, which I found really cool, because now you can get through the lobby very quickly, and you can fly in the lobby now as well. You can also bee hop, apparently. That was so cool. You literally bee hopping in the lobby, which was amazing in my opinion. I know that just may sound stupid, but it was really fun. Last thing I want to mention is the local battles, which have returned and are better than ever because the hitboxes are fixed, a lot more attacks are fixed, and everything is just so much fun. This is one of the primary reasons I always buy the Xenoverse games, because they always provide you a good time with friends, and I would totally recommend this game for you to play with friends, even if you only play it for the local battles, because you'll have a blast with this game like I've been having this past couple of days. So I would really recommend this. And a tip which I found out very late in the game, and that's why I have Shiny Boy now instead of my regular character, is that your weight and your height determine if your guy's gonna have more key damage, or if he's gonna have more health, or if he's gonna do more melee damage. So I just wanted to give you guys with that last tip. And yeah, so yeah, overall the game felt very polished. It was just a straight upgrade from the Xenoverse 1. If you guys want to get this game, I would completely recommend this. I would give this game an 8 out of 10, because even though it could have been better, it was already good as it was. So I feel like this game deserves an 8 out of 10. If you guys want to check this game out, make sure to look at the description, because I will be leaving a link for you guys to be able to get this out. And also, we're back, so the Top Hats crew is back, and I thank you guys so much for sticking around with us. So yeah, we'll be uploading a lot more. This has been your boy DerpStorm, and I'm out.